Alright, so here we are on the ground at YYZ. We're ready to do a little bit of VFR practice pattern work. And I've got the aircraft already started up. I'm not yet, haven't yet, oh, it saved our whole flight plan. Look at that. That's nice. How do I clear that all? Delete. All waypoints. Good. Alright, good. Don't need all that. Map. That shall be sufficient. And ready that. Okay. So I'm gonna do a quick run up here. Got the parking brakes set. We're on the right tank currently because that has a little more fuel than the left tank does. Gonna keep the old 4-flight up just for kicks here. It's not showing me traffic, which is kind of annoying. Where's the traffic thing? Oh, it should be showing me traffic. And yet it's not. All right. Time for a run up. Go ahead and set RPMs up to 2,000. Check that everything's in the green here. So far, oil temp is good. Oil pressure is good. Turn the old pump on for this. Looking nice. Do a mag check. Checking all the instruments. Everything's level. 0. Bubble is in the middle there. Looking good. Mag check. Slight drop. And left mag. Same thing. Looking good. Everything's good even with the fuel pump off. Carb heat. Very slight drop. Good.
Good day, clearance. Aircraft 146, radio check.
And suction is right where it should be. Amps are right where they should be. And we'll go ahead and go back down to 1,000 RPM.
Yeah, 146, Regi 5, I believe.
Snare 17 is ready to taxi to runway 5 with the numbers.
Yeah, sorry. Snare 17, you can contact Toronto ground 121.65. Have a great flight.
2165, Snare 17, see it. How does it do that? It like automatically switches for me. That is kind of creepy. There's something. Okay, I see what's going on. You're so smart, dude. Okay. At least that old parking brake. There we go. Toronto ground, Snare 17 at the North FBO, looking for taxi to runway 5 with the numbers.
Snare 17, Toronto ground, hello, 1105, altimeter 3006, taxi via Kilo Juliet, cross runway 15, right, hold runway 05.
Kilo Juliet to runway 5, we'll cross runway 15 right, Snare 17.
Pierce to ground, this is Delta 960 requesting taxi 205.
Delta 960, Toronto ground, hello. Runway 05, altimeter 3006. Taxi via Alpha Juliet, Sierra Echo Golf Hotel. Cross runway 33 right and 33 left. Hold short runway 05.
It's kind of dark right now, isn't it?
A question, this is Delta 960. Can we just change to 05 if that's what you guys are pushing everybody out of, or is it 15 left?
Delta 960, gave you taxi to runway 05.
Roger that. So we're taxiing via Alpha Juliet, Sierra Echo Golf Hotel, then crossing 23, and I missed that last part.
Delta 960, it's cross runway 33 right and 33 left. Hold short runway 05.
And Pearson ground, Emirates 242 Heavy, ready for taxi 05.
Emirates 242 Heavy, Toronto ground, hello. Runway 05, altimeter 3006. Taxi via Alpha Lima, Tango Echo, Golf Hotel, cross runway 33 right and 33 left. Hold short runway 05.
Roger, Alpha Lima Tango, Echo Golf Hotel, cross 33 right, 33 left, hold short 05, Emirates 242 Heavy.
Ground Delta 5461, request taxi.
Delta 5461, Toronto ground, hello. Runway 05, altimeter 3006. Taxi via Alpha Juliet, Sierra Echo
All right,
Golf
the
Hotel.
taxi
cross
out.
runway 33 right and 33 left. Hold short runway 05.
Alright, 05 taxi via Alpha Juliet, Sierra Echo Golf Hotel, cross 33 left and right, hold short of runway 05, Delta 5461.
Air Canada 69, contact tower 118.7, have the flight.
118.7, thank you for the event, see ya.
Snare 17, contact Toronto tower 118.7.
118.7 Toronto Tower, Snare 17, see you.
And Roger. Snare 17, you there?
Snare 17's up on tower frequency.
Snare 17, yeah, well that first left Juliet 2.
Juliet 2, I can do that for Snare 17.
Snare 17, thanks, Juliet 2, line up 05, I got traffic 4 final.
Line up 05, Snare 17. Okay, going right into it.
Snare 17, course your way turns from the departed 7373 minutes ago, left-hand circuit from the 0905 from Juliet 2, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff, runway 05, Juliet 2, and we'll do left close for Snare 17. Or whatever you call it.
We'll make it work.
All right, here we go.
Air Canada 507 Cherokee departing ahead for wind 0905, clear land runway 05.
Oh man, I gotta
No,
put some
Cherokee,
serious
557.
nose up pitch in this thing. Okay. Nose up trim.
Tower, uniform, I confirm on the ILS 06 right. Uniform, my uniform, Toronto Tower, hello again, how are you? 0905, clear land
Right,
runway 06
little right rudder. There we go.
Clear to land 06 right, uniform, I confirm. Clear 17, report downwind with intention.
We'll report the downwind with intentions, and we're probably looking for stop and go for Snare 17.
Check. Air Canada 69, tower, line up runway 05.
Actually, for Snare 17, we'll want to do full stop taxi backs if that's available.
You can have whatever you like.
All right,
Echo 507, you make
we
the high
climb
speed at
super
Hotel
fast, so we're gonna make 1500 our AGL, our pattern altitude.
507, thanks, Hotel 3, join Hotel, contact ground 1065, good night.
Hotel 3, Hotel, contact ground.
At 17, just a 320 in position to depart ahead of you to report final 05.
Say again for snare 17.
Snare 17, you got traffic in position on 05, he's the only one ahead of you to report final 05.
We'll report final 05, snare 17.
Air Canada 69, flight runway heading with 0905, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Clear for takeoff runway 05, fire runway.
All right. So we're about a beam here. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, that's a little much. Use a 1700 RPM. Fuel pump on. Get to the wide arc here. Hold nose up. There's a wide arc. Goes flaps 1. Pitch for 75 knots. A little more power. Alright, start left turn. Nosing over just a little bit to keep descent going. Alright, in the base, go flaps 2. Pitch for 70 knots.
Air Canada 69, departure 1288, good night.
128.8, thank you. Tower, Delta 5461, we'll be ready at the end.
Delta 5461 tower, thanks, hold short runway 05, landing traffic.
Oh, towards 05, Delta 5461.
Uniform Mike, uniform left, Delta 1, cross runway 06 left.
Alright, so this
Left,
road is
Delta
about
1,
where we want our
cross
base
06 left,
to
inform
be
Mike
every
1.
time, I think. Snare 17, turn in final 05.
Snare 17, thanks, wind 0905, cleared land runway 05.
05, clear to land, Snare 17. Oh wow, it's a heck of a circuit here, if I do say so myself. Gonna add a little power here. Go flaps full. It's trying to say we're a little low. Still have a little bit of that crosswind action. 65 knots, right where we want to be. More power. Check that our flaps are full. Looking good. Oops. Yeah, don't really want to stay this far left.
Delta 5461, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Delta 5461.
Alright, here we go. 60 knots, hold it. Oh, we're flared way early there. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Uniform Mike, uniform ground 12165.
Well, that could have been worse.
And Toronto Tower, good evening. What's that 1823 on the ILS 6 right, sir?
Snare 17, right Juliet 12165. Good night.
12165 for Juliet 2 for snare 17. See ya.
Westjet 1823 Tower.
Toronto ground snare 17. Oh, with you, Juliet 2. Luck taxi back runway 5.
Snare 17 front of ground, hello. Runway 5, altimeter 3006, taxi via Juliet, hold short 1805.
All right, runway 5, taxi via Juliet, snare 17. All right, taxi again.
Snare 17, contact Toronto Tower 118.7.
Contact tower, snare 17. Tower snare 17 will be ready. Runway 05 when reaching.
Snare 17 Tower, try again, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, snare 17.
Thanks, what do you want to do today?
More of the same. We'll just stay in the pattern if we can to some touch and goes.
Okay.
If you need me to full stop at any point, just let me know.
Yeah, we'll go. Delta 5461, check your score cube on Charlie.
All right.
Delta fix it, Delta 5461.
Delta 5461, looks like it might be working there. 28.8 for departure. Get on.
28 for departure, have a good rest of your night, Delta 5461.
Snare 17, departure ahead of you is MD80, caution wake turbulence. Wind is 0905, clear to take off from 05, left hand circuit.
Left-hand circuits, clear takeoff, runway 05, snare 17.
Toronto Tower, low Cessna 146, November Mike.
Short field takeoff.
A visual approach for runway 5.
Number 146, November Mike, Toronto Tower, continue approach runway 05, Toronto altimeter 3006.
5, here we go.
Copy 3006, 6 November Mike.
Westjet 1823, cross runway 06 left, ground 115.
Under that, we'll cross 06 left and full crown for 1823. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Not a bad crosswind. And we'll start our downwind leg. Oh, we're turning big time there.
Tower, good evening. Delta 960, holding about to hold short for 05, ready for departure.
Delta 960, thanks, hold short runway 05. Snare 17, you make a tight and approach, you got test the traffic there for 5 times.
We can make a short approach, Snare 17.
Snare 17, thanks, short approach approved, clear touch and go, runway 05, 10905.
Clear touch and go 05, short approach approved, Snare 17. Alright. Basically gonna cut down to 1500 RPM here, really hold its nose up.
Number 146 November, Mikey. Number 2, you're following Cherokee traffic, just turning on a short final left runway 05. Continue in, wind is
And idle.
Copy number 2, looking for 6 November, Mike.
Thanks, 12 o'clock, 3 miles.
Basically treating this like a engine off.
Delta 960, slight delay, 2 arrival.
Copy that. Holding at 05.
Say hi to Snare as he comes past your window.
Smile and wave, boys.
Oh, don't hit hard. Don't hit hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
146 November, Mike. Cherokee, just on a touch and go ahead there, wind 0905, third land, 05.
Thanks, clear to land 05, 6 November, Mike.
Very nice. There we go. It's 400. Turn left.
Snare 17, report downwind.
Report downward, Snare 17. Snare 17's turning downwind, runway 05.
Snare 17, thanks. Touch and goes, or what?
Yep, more of the same, please.
Okay. Delta 960, tail line on runway 05. Delta 960, line on runway 05. Snare 17, extend the downwind, I'll call the
Delta
base.
960.
Extended downwind, you'll call the base, Snare 17.
Number 146 November, Mike, where are you parking?
Going over to General Aviation, 6 November, Mike.
Okay, that's the north left turn off. Well, when you're able.
Yep, I'll take a left on Foxtrot, 6 November, Mike.
Oh, Delta 960, abort, stop immediately.
Roger that. Aborting Delta 960.
November 146 November, Mike, continue on Fox for ground 1265.
Continue on Foxtrot and Boca Ground 146 November Mike.
Thank you. Delta 960, you're only clear to line up. Sorry, just advise if you can depart from present position or you want to taxi back to north.
My bad about that one. I think we got enough runway to take off.
Delta 960, not a problem. The wind is 005 from Juliet 2. It's 200 feet remaining clear to take off runway 05.
I'm sorry again, that was 090.
1017 report final. You can turn, sorry, you can turn your base now, report on final.
Base now will report final, snare 17.
And Delta 960 clear for takeoff 05.
Roger that, clear for takeoff 05. Delta 960.
Alright. Such a long final now that I'm just gonna wait till I get the final to start putting flaps out.
Everything. The world's going crazy. Chewie needs to turn off all that multiplayer stuff. It's very distracting. That's my.
Crossing 1000, Delta 960.
Delta 960, contact departure 128.8. We'll see you, Chewie. Take care, buddy.
Contacting departure 128.8. Have a good day. Thank you, Nomad.
See you, Chewie. Snare 17 final, runway 05.
So, Snare 17, thanks, and clear touch to go runway 05.
05 clear touch to go, snare 17. Alright, flaps 1. Alright, it's on to 70.
Snare 17, time for a question.
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, what's the abort phraseology in the US? For an aborted takeoff.
Technically it's just cancel takeoff clearance, but if you really needed to get someone's attention, you just say stop, stop, stop.
Okay, yeah, so if they're rolling, it's stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
It's a chat question.
All right, 65 knots. A little more power, getting a little low now. Oh, this one's way better. All right, aiming for the numbers. Eyes are down the runway, down the runway. Down the runway, a little kick it. Yeah, there we go. Five, here we go. Whoops, yank. $300, $400. There we go. Turning crosswind. Little fast. There we go. 75 knots. Well, now 330 right down this road here. All right, a little more right rudder. 1600. And we'll start the downwind. What's up, Isaac? Landing was good, man. Did a practice ILS approach that they didn't really know what to do on all that, I think.
And 17, if you keep it tight, I'll get you one more touch and go before the next approach.
Yep, we'll do another, we'll do a simulated engine out here and do a tight approach for Snare 17.
1017, roger, full final 05.
We'll report final 05, Snare 17. All right. All right, so we pull out the engine. We're pitching for 75 knots. Best glide, I think. There we go, 75, and we put flaps 2. 75 knots. That didn't work.
Golden Tower, good evening. Air Canada 1895 at the gate 1A1 with information hotel requesting aircraft clearance to Boston.
Air Canada 1895, Toronto, good evening. Contact
Charleston to Daytona Beach. Nice. What'd you fly in?
2165, Air Canada 1895, see you later.
That simulated engine out did not work as I had hoped.
Air Canada 146 Tower, hold short runway 05, landing traffic.
Holding short 05, Air Canada 146.
Snare 17 cleared land runway 05, wind is calm.
Clear land 05, Snare 17. Going flaps full. $65 knots.
Air Canada 146, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, Air Canada 146.
Wow, not on center line whatsoever. Hover it, hover it, hover it, hover it, kick. There we go. Could have been worse. Finding the center line would have been nice. for Snare 17, if it's alright, we can just taxi back with you and do a couple more.
Snare 17, absolutely. Juliet, short of 05.
Alright, we'll hold short of 05 on Juliet, Snare 17. Switching tanks. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get that thing down.
Hey, Canada 146, fly runway heading, wind 0905, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, Air Canada 146.
So it's really good to do these short field, kind of short approaches, glide to final type of things, simulated engine outs, to really get an idea for how well your aircraft glides. The problem right now is that I don't know what the best glide rate is, so I really need to look that up.
Okay, Snare 17, line up on weight 05.
73 it says. Well, I feel like I was doing that, but I was not gliding at all. Runway 05 line up in runway 05 for Snare 17. It's freaking me out that you say it different.
I'm sorry, sir. What would you like me to say? Canada 146, departure 1288.
Departure 121.8, thanks.
Charlie, frequency again 1288.
Ooh, the Cirrus. Nice. How is that Cirrus? I haven't flown in the Cirrus yet. I would love to fly in a Cirrus someday. There we are, lined up.
17 left-hand circuits, caution weight turbulence from the departed 320, wind calm, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Left circuits, runway 05, clear for takeoff, Snare 17. Make sure we get all this stuff set here. Little boobity-boobities. Go. Normal standard takeoff this time. Whoa. Gosh, this stupid right-click thing again. Alright, it's looking for 55 knots. I'll really try to get off at 55 this time. There's 50, 55. Here we go. Ooh, it doesn't want to climb at that speed. And it climbs like a bat out of hell. There we go. Right rudder. Right rudder. There we go. We're slow. We're slow. 75. There we go. It's gonna want to speed right past it. I gotta get a trim wheel. Something. This is just not having any trim on the tactile trim is really screwing with me. Oh, we are way past our altitude already. Crosswind turn, engage. This is weird. Hold my beer, SR22 for X-Plane 11. Okay. Well, the name's attractive. I gotta start being able to see the actual tachometer down here. So I am missing altitudes. Right down this road, that's where I want to be. Starting downwind. Lead with the little left rudder this time. Oh, that's nice. Little left rudder makes this turn beautiful. Let the nose down just a smidge. Rolling out. Airport off our left. Almost a beam.
Oh, Snare 17, report final.
Report final, Snare 17. Alright, we're a beam now. We're a little on the high side as well. RPM's back to 1700. Hold the nose up. There we go. 17 and out of the white arc. Go flaps 1. Pitch for 75 knots. There we go. Turning slightly left this whole time. Alright, we'll make the turn here. Oh yeah, right at the highway. Little overbank. Still 75 knots, looking good. The ball field's here below us. Rolling out 150. Alright, my final. Where are we going? Where are we going? Alright, flaps 2. Pitch for 70 knots.
On the tower, Sierra Canada
Final's good.
359 on hotel.
Runway's
Up
clear.
on 05, I'm getting ready to hold short 05.
And Snare 17, clear touching go runway 05, we come.
Clear touch and go runway 05. Snare, what's up?
Toronto Tower, Chatter 594, ILS 6
Chatter 594, Toronto Tower, roger, wind is calm.
I tendency to turn left, I can tell.
Good land 06 right, Chatter 594.
Again, 359, hold short runway 05, traffic is turning a mile 5.
Holding short on runway 05, Air Canada 359.
A little bit of lead rudder there. Nice turn here. Very shallow turn of base to final for standard rate. Just very subtle. Oh, this is a rollout of the century right here. Alright, we got the crosswind to deal with, so we kind of level off. We go flaps full. Pitch for 65 knots. A little fast. A little high, that is.
Air Canada 555 Tower, g'day, hold short runway 05.
Hold short 05, 555.
It's pretty normal for a tower controller to have you report certain legs so that they don't forget about you. And I think it's probably a habit thing for Nomad. It's not required. It doesn't necessarily accomplish anything other than just, again, making sure that he doesn't forget you're out there if he's busy doing other things. Alright, got the runway made. Go power to idle. For 60.
Air Canada 359 Tower, line up runway 05.
Flare. Oh wow, this is gonna hit hard.
Line up and wait, runway 05, Air Canada
Damn, we
359.
bounced. Look at that. That's what happens when you go in too slow. Oh, that's a touch and go. And 55. Rotate. It doesn't usually want to get up to like 60, 65, it seems like. Go. That one was ugly. We might have a bit of a bill to pay to repair that damage.
Chatter 594 Delta 3, cross runway 06
400, and we'll start the left turn.
Delta 3, cross 06 left and hold short Delta, Chatter
Way too
594.
much turn.
Air Canada 359, VFR traffic turning north, wind calm, fly runway heading clear, take us runway 05.
And we have the VFR traffic in sight, clear for takeoff, runway 05, Air Canada 359.
Alright, 100 to go. Push the nose over. Power back. Should be about 2200 RPM, right there.
Shadow 594, contact ground 12165.
We'll contact ground 2165. See you.
Hey, Canada
I
555.
want to shorten up the base to final here, so I'm going to turn down one a little earlier.
555.
Snare 17, looking for a touch and go again.
Affirmative, snare 17.
Snare 17, okay. I've got two
Sergeant Miles.
departures, so extend the downwind, I'll call the base.
Good to see you, buddy. Send a downwind, wait for your base, snare 17.
Hey, Canada 555, flat runway heading wind calm, clear for takeoff runway 0.
Clear for takeoff, wind calm, fly runway heading for 555.
It's Mr. Miles, the controller that you're hearing
Canada 359 is off of 05 and at
is actually a real-world Toronto
Hey,
tower
359,
controller.
departure 1228, get up.
departure.
It's
and
Nomad
we're bound.
Aviator.
Canada
This is
359.
he's on
JetBlue
streaming on Twitch
1622,
currently.
Tower, land at runway 05, score 5530.
He is controlled at such illustrious facilities as Heathrow Tower and Dubai.
For JetBlue 1622.
And now he's up in Toronto. I think he's down with a medical currently, so he's not actively working the boards.
17, yeah, we just with the cautionary for wake on the touch and go.
I can handle a little wake for snare 17.
917, thanks, report final 05, 132.
Alright, turn in, we'll report final, snare 17. It's a small world. So he and I found each other when I was doing some Twitch streaming. We
1622, wind calm, fly runway heading clear for takeoff runway 05.
kind of started our
takeoff from
Twitch
05,
streaming careers
fly
for
runway
flying
heading
right about the
JetBlue
same time. Well, I'm supposed to be.
Hey, Canada
Power
555,
and back
departure
here.
128, good night.
And so he's becoming a good friend.
555.
That's why we're here actually right now. White arc, white arc, white arc. Come on, white arc. Come on, white arc. There it is. All right. Flaps 1 and nose and over.
The 17320 departing ahead, caution, possible wake 7 space touch and go runway 05.
You guys have anything other than 320s at this airport? Runway 05, clear touch and go. Snare 10.
There's a 37 on final, 6 right if you want to see him.
Not till Monday for me, thanks. Alright. Flaps 2, slowing to 70 knots. There we go. And we'll go ahead and turn to final. This seems like a good time. Almost going past the runway. Don't know if there's a much better time than that. Little overturn. Trying to keep standard rate turns here. Oh, this is going to be nice. Okay. Let out the speed a little early on that last one. Slammed it kind of hard. Alright, we're high, but
Departure on 128.8.
that is fixable. We'll go flaps 3. Slow us down real nice. It's okay to keep the speed up a little bit here. I'm going to pitch for 70 just to try to get us down a little faster.
Tower, Western 2311
Yeah.
on final.
Western 2311, Toronto Tower, good evening, wind 0605, cleared land runway 065.
Clear to land 063, Western 2311.
It's so weird listening to different phraseology. Different countries, man. They do things different. Alright, now we're pitched to 65. Got a little more power in now. So we're able to make it to the runway. Yeah, we were a little low. Now we're right above 1700 where we should be. Drifting left, as I always do. Flare. Much better flare this time. Still bleeding speed. I still hit a little on the hard side. And up we go.
Arm speed brake.
Arm speed brake. On guard, sir. Oh yeah, it's only a matter of time till they expect us to say all this wacky stuff. I'm against it. Alright, 400 and turning. Come on. Don't nose. Don't turn over so much. There we go. There we go. Alright, 150 to go. 100 to go.
Hello, Canada 1895, taxiing hotel.
Hey, Canada 1895, thank you.
Leveling off. That's much better level off that time. And we'll start a left-hand turn, a little lead left rudder. Watch us just go pedaling through this turn.
17, it's going to be 2 departures and then tower's going offline, so if you want to make it a full stop, we can do that, not full the base.
Alright, I'll make it a full stop on this one and extend the downwind waiting for your base, Snare 17. It'll probably be signature. I don't know what they call it here, to be honest. Guess they're nodding off a little early. They're supposed to be going to the top of the hour, but everybody is gone. The whole like northeast of U.S. was up. We're
2311 Delta 3 cross from.
We're up.
Cross 06 left, West 2311.
West 2311, thanks. On the other side, contact ground 1165. Good night. West 2311, ground 12165.
Yeah, the arrivals are really stopping, it looks like, so I don't blame them for nodding off here in a bit.
Sorry, I just got a message from Boston wondering where I'm at, but I know I haven't been there for a while.
Yeah, no problem.
Just gate straight ahead is great for me.
Okay, straight after West 23. Hey, Can 1895, line up 05.
Land 05,
17 to 1005.
So turn final 05, Snare 17. Alright, guys, gonna send it out a little bit again. Quite a bit, in fact. Excuse me. Alright, we gotta turn final because I did not. Oh, a little bit wider than I thought on the base or the downwind. Slow sweeping turn here to final. About half standard rate. Says we're low, so I'll let myself
Canada 1895, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
catch up with the glide slope here.
Runway heading clear for takeoff 05, Air Canada 1895.
Snare 17 final, runway 05.
17, thanks, 371, departing ahead. 321 this time, departing ahead to Winston Kong, clear to land on way 05.
05, clear to land, snare 17. Alright, on path.
Boston ground, or Toronto ground, WestJet 2311, gonna call out an 8 and pass along the line, appreciate it, all you guys do.
WestJet 2311, very welcome, you have a good night.
Round noser, man.
And ditto for you, sir.
There's the bus, just taking off. Alright, reducing to 1700 RPM. Holding the nose up.
Canada 1895, contact departure 1388, have a good night.
And trying to get out of this wide arc.
Air Canada 1895, have a good night.
There it is, flaps 1. Pitch for 75 knots. It's a little under 1700 RPM now. Let's bump it up a smidge. There we go. Kind of slightly over it. And we go flaps 2. Pitch for 70. So 70 indicated gets us about 65 over the ground. That's 71 indicated now. Come on. There we go. 70. A little more right rudder. Alright, this is our last one, so it's got to be the best. Alright, I'm going full flap. Try to nose over a little bit, get a little more descent. A little more right rudder. There we go. Pull out a little power here, get us descending a little faster. 1600 RPM, we go to 15. Oops, that is a little low. Alright, let's get that speed back up a little bit more. There we go, 65 knots. Oh, this is going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. Fly this attitude right to the runway. Alright, and flaring. And kick it. Holding that nose. Hold the nose. There it is. That's how it's done, folks. That's the best one of the night. So it's normal for me to taxi on the right side of the center line when I'm rolling long distances. It's just better for the wheels to stay off of the center line lights because those things shred tires.
No, 17 exit left when able, and then Juliet Kilo to the ramp.
Left when able, Juliet Kilo to the ramp, snare 17. Thank you so much for your service tonight.
Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 tonight. Great job.
Wow, I only aim for a 7.
That's right. You're Canadian. I forgot. I mean, you're English.
Both offense.
There we go. And off here, Juliet Kilo to the ramp, he says. All right, turn that pump off. And there we go. Juliet. Ah, she wants a taxi fast. That's a pretty good event tonight, I think. Lots going on. And I think coming in when we did, got sort of the back half of it, but there's quite a bit of traffic on. So that worked out really well. There's Kilo. Park over where that TBM was earlier. Ayo. Yeah, you better turn that thing. No idea where anything is here. That looks like a good spot to me. And all right. And we'll slide over. Go ahead and turn those avionics off. Alternator off. Landing light off. Oh, whoops, turned it the wrong way. Sorry. Battery off. And that, dear friends, is how we do that. Turn the flashlight on. Chalk it up.
State saving enabled.
Wow. All right, did the tie downs, chocks. And can't think of anything else. Go ahead and close windows. There's a door. That's it. So, it's almost midnight. Thank you so much for joining us. Some fun VFR flying in tonight. A little something different. Every once in a while is a good thing. Don't have to just do that fly-by-wire nonsense all the time. It's a pleasure to fly this little Piper Warrior. And I think pretty soon I'm going to be stepping up to an RV-14. I think we can get something a little bit faster, cover the ground a little bit faster. But I'm having a lot of fun flying the little GA things. So it's oh, what Mr. Miles is on arrival right now. Where is he? Let's see. Oh, 515 Whiskey Mike. Coming in from old Hartford. I'm afraid you're not going to have anything for ATC by the time you get here. They're shutting these guys down. Wow, Mick's been on for over almost 5 hours. That's craziness. Well, while we wait, we can jump on and...
I would have preferred ground, if I'm honest, but yeah, it's fine. We make it fun. Ground's always more interesting when it's busy.
Ground is where the money's made.
No, 17, welcome everybody. Yes, ground is where the money's made. Absolutely. When I saw my position, when I saw my posting on no, 17, welcome everybody. Yes, ground is where the money's made. Absolutely. I guess they clear for takeoff, and then they wanted 30 miles in trail to Boston, and I'm like, well, that slows everything down. I'm like, what?
Boston was crazy busy tonight.
Yeah, Boston wanted 30 miles in trail at the FI boundary, so I was doing 10 miles in trail on departure for Boston, back to back. So
that's about
it wasn't
right.
Too bad. I could split them. I was putting the Kennedys in between them and stuff.
Gosh,
we had quite a good split.
10 in trail gets you a ton at the boundary. That's a lot.
I know. Well, we did have some overflights out to mix in as well. There was a couple of guys that was
right. Yeah.
In all those. So yeah, they got panicky with you coming in VFR. They were like,
they had no idea what to do with me.
I know.
And the center guy, he had a hot mic on the frequency, was saying, I want to get rid of this guy. and then like 2 seconds later, there's a frequency change. Like, I heard that.
That's so awkward, man. They were chirping on the team speed. They're like, what do you want to do, this guy? I'm like, just drop it at 2,000 feet on the shoreline and give it to me. And we'll just duck him underneath everything. I mean, there wasn't a lot going on anyway. But
right. Yeah, at that point, there was like no arrivals.
No. It was super good. And then you said 05, and I knew I'd just coordinate the FedEx on 5, so I was trying to figure out where he was.
Yeah, I figured that would be kind of out of the way. I mean, I don't know how you guys run the operation there, so I didn't know which one
Usually they
was
would land
right.
6. Well, the primary was 6 right, but
okay.
He wanted 5 because he was parking up with the FedEx hanging up there anyway. Hey, Canada 2116 Delta 3 cross runway 06 back. But yeah, man, we had a good night. Wasn't too bad.
You've been on for a ridiculously long amount of time.
Yeah.
4 hours 50, man. 4 hours 50 and
Chewy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Chewy.
Hey, man. Honestly, man, I thought you said take off, and I just started taking off.
That's all right. That's so funny, man. We had staring the downwind.
I didn't even know it was him until you said something. I'm like, oh, it's Chewy. Oh.
Yeah, man. You landed right in front of Chewy.
Who needs that ATC anyway?
Hey, kind of 2116 on the other side. Contact ground 12165. Good night.
Yeah, man, it's fun. I got it working somehow on the last hour, so
that's good.
I was able to get last bit of it.
I don't know how you manage that. That's a heroic effort. So, you still streaming into Halifax all the way?
Oh yeah, I'm still going.
Sweet, man.
Fully committed right now. Gotta refill my cup actually one more time.
I stopped drinking about 40 minutes ago. I thought it's getting late in the day. I'll stop some water for now. I'm down 2/3 a bottle, so it's not too bad.
Nicely done.
Same here. I think take one more cup and then that's it. Gotta wake up early.
Yeah, man. Oh, it was a good night. Good night. I enjoyed it. I got raided twice. I think I still got some people in the room.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations.
Yeah,
and not gonna lie, congrats. I mean, also shout out to you guys over at the airport, man. From clearance all the way to departure, man.
Unless you're VFR, then they get a little bit weird.
Yeah, I heard that freak out too. I was like, oh, you know what? Hold on.
Oh, dude, they were coordinating with me the whole time, like, this 17, he wants to do pattern work. I'm like, yeah, sure, send him out, whatever.
Yeah, I called the ground controller. Then he's like, stand by. It was like 5 minutes. He comes back. He's like, you're gonna have to contact clearance for that. I'm like, what?
Oh,
okay. So I contact clearance. Same thing. He's gone for like several minutes.
They're all like running around like chickens.
And then they're just like, I can't. I gotta change your flight plan. It's not letting me. I'll just squawk VFR. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, just send him out, man. Honestly, like it's not a big deal.
You definitely had him running around for a bit there. When I heard your name, I was like, oh.
See, the problem is, dude, with VATSIM and actually, no, you know what? It's not even VATSIM. In real life, if you get a busy IFR airport and you throw a VFR in there, people just go, I don't know what to do. They freak out about VFR, where VFR is like the easiest thing in the world, man. Just let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. Orbit down here. Stay out of the way. Here's your traffic. Take a cautionary.
Not bad. You were just doing stop and goes, Snare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just doing some circuit work, and I knew it was gonna mess with them a little bit. I knew I was
That's
not.
why you wanted to do it.
I was not worried about Nomad. I knew he could handle it, but the rest of these guys, it's like they never see VFR or anything, especially during events.
Oh,
so.
Dude, they were laughing. They're like, these guys want pattern work. Like, you weren't even the first guy coming out to do pattern work.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, guys, whatever. Just like, if I've got no arrivals, I'll do circuits on the arrival runway and I'll bang out the departures, or I'll flip it around, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll make it work.
Snare, was Snare the only one that was VFR? Because I seen other people flying.
I'll hang around for a couple of minutes. There was a couple, yeah. There was a couple VFRs.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you like.
Because when you called the board, there was like an F-18 just flying over me. I'm like, what? Okay.
Well, you still have that. You still have Microsoft multiplayer traffic on, which is insane.
So I thought I turned it off.
No, definitely did not.
Yeah, that's a good idea to turn that off before you get on VATSIM.
Yeah.
I mean, you can leave it on. It's pretty obvious which ones are VATSIM guys and which ones aren't, but still.
Oh, Bravo Juliet Tango's got a great idea. We need to start a Saturday night drinks and departures theme.
Oh.
That sounds like a good hangout, man.
Yeah.
Airfix, how does one go about becoming a controller with the VATSIM prono file? You need to go to VATCAN. I think it's VATCAN. I don't know, man. Well, it sounds. I think from what he was saying, he's an ex-tower controller, nav kind of tower controller. So yeah, if you go to vatcan.ca Dirtbags, you can sign up there and go through the program or skip a few steps in the program. Depends on your background and experience.
How was it for you? Because I know somebody that did it, and they were like, "Yeah, I was on their backs for like months trying to get a spot."
Well, unfortunately, you're a weekend warrior local. Okay, fair enough. Well, still vatcan.ca, dude. Go to VATCAN and you can go through the program, but definitely check it out, man. Chewy, with regards to the people, the problem is because I'm signing up to an airport that I know, like you kind of jump a lot of steps ahead.
Yeah.
So
especially in Canada.
Well, they threw me in tower, and then after one session, they're like, okay, you know what you're doing. There you go. You checked out delivery ground tower. I did one session on departures, because they make you do departure control and then approach control, and then you can do them combined. So they basically checked me out on departures on the first session as well. So I'm like, okay.
Not bad.
So, but that's because of my background, and that's also they're assuming a lot of knowledge. I don't know all the satellite airports around. Like, I don't know Toronto City Centre. I don't know Oshawa. I don't know Buttonville. I don't know Hamilton. I don't know all these little airports around that I should know how to control, which is what happens in a normal program. You go through the minor towers of the FIR, and then you come to the majors. Is how they seem to do it here. So
that was my experience too when I went through it.
Yeah.
Not in Canada, but still.
But yeah, it was interesting, man. It was interesting.
Speaking of VATSIM ATCs and real world ATCs, November 515 Whiskey Mike, who's coming in, that is also a real world air traffic controller.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta hang out for him. Who's he?
It's Mr. Miles there. That's I actually worked with him in Elmira, and he's now at Bradley, Connecticut, as a supervisor, I believe.
Ooh, supervisor.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta serve one more cup.
Former air traffic manager, I believe, of the Kansas City Center on VATSIM.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Are you hanging around to say hello?
I want to watch him land miserably. He's coming in as CJ4, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know which runway he's going to land on because the rivals has gone offline, so he's doing his own thing. So I'm advertising 5 and 6 right on the ATIS, so we'll see what he does. Go away, adverts. Sorry about that.
So something I think is funny is anytime I have actual air traffic control, like when I'm flying out of Greensboro, like my own airport.
Yep.
Like obviously the controllers on VATSIM don't know that I'm who I am or anything, which is fine.
You don't announce yourself?
No, well, my entourage was very well hidden, so it's not obvious that this guy's a celebrity. But yeah, so anyway, so I asked to, like, we have 2 runways that are closed right now for a rehab project, I guess you could say, and so I asked for the only other runway that's open, which is not a really standard runway. And it throws them off every time. They're like, "Well, you want that runway?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I'll be all right.
I'd like to do that one. This is the problem when you teach people parrot fashion on VATSIM and they only know the one way to do something. Like, there was a whole heap of stuff. Like, loads of people landed down on this 6 right down the bottom here and wanted to go to where you're parked up on the north end. And they're like, tower, we're gonna have to get up to the. I'm like, yeah, just put them in your flow, and when you get up there, just give me a call to cross. Like, it's not the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
But to them, it's like, oh god, I've never seen this before. But then again, it's like having a trainee, right?
Exactly.
They kind of panic on you, and you go, yeah, it's fine. Put them in your flow, and we'll figure it out. They come to the 511 tower. Good evening, line up on 05.
See,
they have a Chewy moment.
Well, that is one of the biggest differences between real world controlling and VATSIM controlling. Is VATSIM, most people do it like maybe a couple times a month or something like that, and it's always under ideal conditions in that nothing ever closes. You don't ever have closed taxiways. You don't ever have closed runways. You don't have any airport vehicles that need to go out and do anything, and airplanes just work all the time. Or I mean, you got terrible pilots. Let's be honest. But they're not professional pilots. But
no.
But also there's no traffic, and it's just easy. It's so easy. And
exactly.
When you get
Canada 511 wind calm, clear for takeoff runway 05.
Oh, Mr. Miles is planning runway 5. He says.
Say again.
Mr. Miles is the CJ4 will be landing on 5.
Check remarks.
He's in my stream right now, so he's
nice,
listening
man.
along. But yeah, so the big difference obviously is just how much non-standard you get on a regular basis, and you're just used to, like, oh, a runway closes or somebody wants to go someplace different, do something a little different, then that's like, oh, that's not a big deal. We've done that plenty of times.
Yeah. So this was the weird thing, right? When we slight tangent, but when I was in Dubai Tower, we had, I don't know if you've ever seen the National Geographic series Dubai Airport. I think it was like 3 seasons of this thing. And National Geographic had film crew in the tower all the time, and everybody was kind of mic'd up, and you signed a waiver to say that you could be recorded and they could use your face and yada yada yada. And then every time there was something exciting happening, like an emergency, it was like it was a medical emergency, like it was the end of the world to National Geographic, and it's a non-event, right, in the tower. You're not doing anything. Even a normal emergency, nobody really breaks step.
They're probably expecting something to fall out of the sky, right?
Dude, they're expecting people to run around the tower with their hair on fire. You're like, no, it's just happening. This is we prep the fire service, we roll the trucks, we do the coordination on the phone, and life carries on.
Yeah. 99 out of 100 times an emergency is nothing.
Exactly.
Maybe it might even be actually better odds than that.
Hey, Canada 511 identified at 3600 feet, left turn direct, go up.
Go still the wolf.
Yeah, emergencies happen all the time, and it's
man.
a lot of times it's actually a lot of times it's us declaring an emergency just because we want to cover our butts, you know.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, we don't want anything, but we'll, you know, like we sometimes they don't want to roll the trucks, the airlines. You're like, well, we're gonna do it anyway. Play 106 tower, Roger, hold short runway 05.
So I don't know what your response emergency levels are, but we have 3 levels, and the first one is like minimal risk, where the only thing that happens is the fire trucks will leave the fire station and be on the edge of the taxiway ready to go in case something does happen.
Air Canada 511, departures offline, Unicom 1228, can I?
So the fire trucks like don't even leave the fire station. They're outside of the fire station. They're ready. They're in the trucks just in case. But it's like there's no real urgency, and that's the one that we'll call.
Tower, line up runway 05.
That's usually the first emergency. That if there's something that has a potential to be something, then you call that, and it doesn't cost anything. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm used to in the UK and in the Middle East. We had we called it a local alert or a local standby, and they'd roll out onto the forecourt and just sit there and wait.
Yeah.
And then we had full emergency or whatever else where they go to their specific points on the runway to get on. Here in Canada, we don't even have a list of emergencies in our manual of ATC. Like it's airport driven. It's airport driven.
Oh, okay.
So in Pearson we have different categories of emergency. Flight 106 wind calm, clear for takeoff runway 05. But they are literally, so you got a code of 1 Delta, which is basically an emergency on the ground. The aircraft's on the ground. Say APU fire, brakes, hot brakes, whatever on the taxiway, that kind of stuff. Then you have a 1 Charlie, which is an airborne emergency, which could be anything from basically the wings are hanging off to hydraulic issue, flat problems, engine out, anything. Right? 1 Bravo is a crash off field. 1 Alpha is a crash on field.
No,
that's it. So a 1 Charlie can be anything from a flapless landing to an all-out mayday. We don't know when we're going to make the field, right? So basically, every time we call a 1 Charlie, the whole freaking ambulances, fire services from the city we're in roll up to the airport for everything.
Yeah, that's like a alert level ridiculous. 2 for us.
November 515 Whiskey Mike Toronto Tower. Good evening, wind calm. Cleared land runway 05.
Here
it makes no sense. Makes no sense, man. Like it's so frustrating. I've tried to introduce these other levels, suggest that maybe we're wasting money and resources by calling in the local ambulances to sit outside the airport property and wait to see if something does happen.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one we try to avoid unless there's something really. There's a possibility that something bad might happen.
Flight 106 identified through 2500 on passing noise at 3600 to left direct to go up. Flight 106, thanks. Departures offline, Unicom 1228 when you're ready. Good night.
Like I'll be honest, me flying around our airport in a Skyhawk is closer to an emergency than pretty much everything that everybody calls with.
Yeah, well, actually, funnily enough, during the depths of COVID, when we had no traffic, there was every VFR Cessna 150 wanted to fly over the field.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted to do low and overs, wanted to do spin around the towers, and we're bored in the tower, right? So we're like, yeah, come on in, let's have some fun. And then the airport goes, no. If one of those flips on the taxi on the runway, I gets it wrong. Alrighty, Grant. Have a good night. Cheers, mate. Yeah, they were like, "Nah, you're not doing touch and goes. You're not doing low and overs." I'm like, hang on a minute.
You're an airport.
Okay, perfect. I'm like, we own the airspace. You know, like the airport owns the airport. Okay, no problem. You have a good night. Yeah, so it's like the airspace above the airport is Nav Canada's. So we're gonna do low and overs, and they're like, please don't. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. We had this big argument with them, and they put a note out about it. Like, come on.
Wow.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous.
That was happening in the U.S. all over the place. These really busy airports, all of a sudden, people were taking advantage and getting out there in their little putt-putts out there and just banging out the pattern in these huge airports, 12,000 foot runways.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Get out there and see it. Go fly down a 11,000 foot runway and see what it feels like in your 150.
Yeah, there's more.
It'll take a while.
I think you and I have talked about this before, but there was more general aviation traffic right after COVID than I've ever seen before in our airspace. It was just it was ridiculous, and it's kind of held. It's been strong ever since. I think we've had more GA than ever before, and it's a lot of fun.
It's a totally different style of controlling. It's not something we get a lot of anymore. Yeah, I've in my entire career I've not had a lot of it because Heathrow. When I was at Heathrow, it was Class A, Class Alpha airspace.
Okay.
So you couldn't come in as a
Right.
VFR. You had to come in special VFR, and you had to be on designated routes and all kinds of weird stuff. And I think it's now Class D airspace. And Dubai was Class D. That was weird, really, which is just traffic information, not even a separation service between IFR and VFR. And
We do not have
Toronto's
Class A
Charlie,
airports.
so- No, I don't know if I don't even know if they exist anymore anywhere. So Heathrow's now Class Delta. So yeah, it's completely different world. So I would not want to go work like I don't know, a busy training airfield with like, I don't know, 7, 8 in the circuit and crossing runway patterns and all kinds of overhead joins. I'm like, nah. There's way too much going on there for me. But that's just conditioning. It's what I'm used to.
Here we go. RateMyLanding.com.
Man, I think I gotta redeem myself now. Gotta go find the next event that's coming up on the weekend.
Sorry, Chewie. Say again, buddy?
I'm saying I think I gotta redeem myself now because I totally missed on this whole
Razzle dazzle
event.
that thing, Mr. Miles. There you go. Cool.
You messed it up or you missed it?
I missed it.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're behind. Yeah. Well, that's not your fault. That was flight sim.
Holding center line pretty well there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of events coming up, dude. Don't worry. They're thick and fast.
They do put a note in your VATSIM file though whenever you make mistakes like that. It's something that'll travel with you the rest of your career.
What's that? The
Time to go
takeoff?
to paperwork. Remember 515 Whiskey Mike, take a ride on Juliet, and then kilo to the north end. Have a good night. No problem. Say hi to Snare.
Man, look, I don't drink that much, and I think this wine is trying to hit me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure you guys can notice because I'm starting to like slaughter my words a lot. Like I'm
Well, you
trying
started.
to figure it out.
You took off without a clearance earlier, man. That's enough for me to.
Did you give him a phone number to
breathalyze it.
call?
Can you call the towers out?
I looked up at my phone, but I couldn't find one there.
It's funny though. I caught it because I was watching his stream on the left screen, and I saw it spool the engines up, and I'm like, "Hang on a minute."
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I thought
My guy's still on the runway.
I thought I heard you say line up on 5 to take off, and you're clear to go.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's all right, dude. You're lucky
'Cause
it was me. Someone else would have chewed you out. I tell you right
Honestly,
now.
honestly, I would have been fine with it because at that point, I was already like pretty laid back with the wine. honestly, I would have been like, all right, cool. It's okay, man. Just give it to me. I've already been through it.
Oh man, that's funny. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's gone way past where I thought we were going to go tonight. I thought it was going to go to 11. We're going to midnight. It is now Sunday. Holy cow, Sunday
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Weird. That's weird, blokes. Just saying.
You know who's my favorite mother? It's you, Nomad.
That's slightly worrying.
All our moms are watching our streams right now.
Only slightly worrying. Alrighty. I don't know if I want to raid Chewie anymore. I can't raid Snare because he's on YouTube.
If you had YouTube, you could raid Snare.
You can't. Apparently you need 1,000 something.
Oh, is that true? Okay.
Apparently, yeah, it's 1,000 or something. Anyway, let's do this. I
see you, Mr. Miles.
Arctic turn. He's about to start.
Is he? Oh, he came in earlier, man. Let's have a look.
Jet Blast is gonna knock me off the ramp.
You don't want the raid?
Nah, man. I think honestly I might be getting off after this flight. I'm really feeling it.
No, that's cool.
I appreciate it.
We'll go raid Arctic then. But all right, everybody. That's about it. That's a wrap for the Honk event 2022, May 7. Thanks for watching Nomad Aviator. Thanks for watching Cook Tower, sticking with it for 5 hours for the long haulers. Snare 17, you're a legend. Thanks for flying in and causing chaos with everybody else.
Oh, I aim to please.
But yeah, thanks for the raids with Ground Point Niner. Thanks for the follows, man. There's too many people to follow. We got 25 new followers tonight, man.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of people. So for every single one of you, bless you, man. Chewie, dude, thanks for so many gifted subs today, man. It's been incredible.
Oh yes, thank you.
And honestly, I thought I was gonna send the what is it, like the 30 or the 51, the last option.
Really?
Hold on, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh wow, that would have been a lot.
I'm gonna do it short by short.
I'd have put my kids through college for that, but
I look like a pretty nice landing there, Mr. Miles.
Anyway, guys, stay well, have a good night, and we're gonna go raid on Chewie's recommendation. We're gonna go raid Arctic Turn, who's a new follower of mine. I'm a new follower of his. So let's go see what he's got to say for himself. I'm not gonna hang around because I need to go to bed. But Chewie, have a good landing in Halifax. There, legend.
For sure,
Thanks,
for sure.
mate.
You too. Well, you have a good night.
We are on our way to raid. Take it easy, everybody.
Ciao.
Mañana.
All right, and that is my cue to go. Wrapping up a fun night of flying in Piper Arrow. I mean, gosh, I feel like before Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, this is something I probably would not have really done. But VFR is feasible. VFR is something that everybody should be doing, I think, a little bit. Flying the small stuff and looking out the window. It's an option, and it's a lot of fun too, as it turns out. We get some decent airplanes, and really learn how to fly, and start populating some smaller places in the VATSIM world, and kind of making a more eclectic type of experience for all involved. So it was tons of fun. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Isaac, it's great to see you always, man. Keep drumming, keep working at it. And Mr. Miles, if you're still there, thanks for saying hi, man. It's really good to talk to you again. And yeah, we will catch up again soon, I am sure. And it's good to see you on the network. Now you know that I'm on the network, and we will continue some shenanigans in the future, I think. All right, Nomad's channel and everybody else, we're out of here. Have a great night, guys, and a great Mother's Day, as it is Mother's Day now on the East Coast. And we will see you all soon.